Welcome back to Popcorn and Beers. We've got your much anticipated butter on top, Wicked for Good, and of course our drunk classic, Cobra. Let go. Welcome back to your cousins, brothers, sisters, aunties, gooses' favorite movie podcast. This is Popcorn and Beers, where some use tomatoes and others use thumbs. We use the stuff that gets you drunk. Welcome back in, Jordan. We didn't give away any spoilers, so if you want to tell the audience why you were gone, you're more than welcome to, or you could just get into your review of your drunk classic pick from last week, Major Pain.
Yeah, I was busy becoming a father, which is fantastic, you know. Yes, a junior movie reviewer to enjoy all these movies with us.
Little Dominic Mysterio Jr.
Yeah. So, you know, had a daughter. Thank you. And so I took her to her first movie experience at the drive-in theater. I did. We went to the drive-in theater. Yep. And it was perfect. All right. We saw Wicked 2.
That's not Major Pain. That's Wicked.
Sorry. Okay. Major Pain. Major Pain. I chose this last week. It's a movie that I've seen so many times.
Oh yeah.
Like, it was just a movie that I'd watch like every day on VHS. Know it almost word for word. I love the old guy, the Green Boys. He's from Mouse Hunt. He's the dad, the decrepit old man dad from Mouse Hunt. That just seems like he kind of stumbled onto the set.
Another drink link. That's a former drunk classic from Jordan.
There you go. Up another pick of mine, and maybe it's, you know, I just like that guy. Don't know his name, but yeah, R.I.P. to him. I'm sure he is no longer with us. Everything Damon Wayans says or does in this movie is hilarious. Just everything. Like, he was like, I was obsessed with him. I couldn't exactly watch everything he was in. Like, I wanted more of this Damon Wayans after seeing this as a kid. Like, what other movie can I watch where I can get this guy? Which he doesn't ever really goes to this level. But I was just like, man, this is like, dare I say, like the black Jim Carrey, but he was just Damon Wayans, you know what I mean? Like, but that's just the only thing I had to kid to it. Like,
yeah. I mean, they were both just hot in the zeitgeist because of In Living Color at the time.
Yeah, that's true. They did come from the same show, and I knew that, but I didn't put it together as that statement came out of my mouth. You get young, crazy Orlando Brown, right? Of Disney Channel later fame. That's So Raven. That guy is just whacked out of his mind, but he's a cute kid. The fat shaming in this movie just is off the hook. Like, that kid gets 90s. It bad.
Wait till we get into more of my kids' drunk classics.
Yeah, fat is like just the thing.
Yeah.
Easy money right there, bud.
When I saw this, like, I thought JROTC was awesome. Like, I thought, like, oh my God, these are the cool, like, not like these kids are cool, but I was just like, the other kids, like what they do and all this stuff, like, this stuff is awesome. Like, I bet these are the coolest kids. Like, I wanted to do obstacle courses so bad.
That's all it is. Everyone makes you think there's obstacle courses everywhere.
Yeah.
That's my dream, is to do obstacle courses my whole life.
Yeah.
All day. But no, did you see 33-year-old Bradley Cooper? It's not Bradley Cooper, but he looked like Bradley Cooper to me. I was telling Josh in my review.
Alex Stone, sir. And like, I wanted to learn to sleep with my eyes open. Damon Wayans, like, yeah. But yeah, when you get to high school, you're very clearly like, oh, these are not the cool kids. They are not doing cool, fun stuff all day. These are kind of sociopaths. Like, I mean, anyways, one of my favorite lines of this is
U-turn.
I'm gonna be on you like white on rice on a paper plate and a glass of milk in a snowstorm. I love that line. That's something I still say every once in a while on some random moments. And the dance scene, Josh, I think, brought it up. You guys both talked about the dance scene.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. It's so funny. his robot and stuff, and chasing her around the dance floor, and yeah, it's great. And along to what's it? The song. Who is it? Two Live Crew, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, great scene. I give Major Payne popcorn and popcorn. This is a popcorn of a movie.
Popcorn.
Like, I don't know how, like, I'm rating on, like, it's not a good movie at all. Like, but it's like, I love it. It's funny. It's entertaining.
Rewatchable meter though, pop 1.
Oh yeah.
Pop
Okay,
1.
fine.
If
Pop
we're
1.
grading it on rewatchability.
Watchability.
Pop 1. Okay, yeah, definitely. Definitely
Yeah.
pop 1.
So now tell us about that beautiful, beautiful time you were able to take your daughter to her first movie. Now we can get to our butter on top, Wicked for Good, with the slap fight. There was a slap fight in Wicked for Good.
There was. That was funny. There's a good little fight between our two main characters there. It was a good close to this, but it's just all of it felt really unnecessary. It felt like you don't know if you're like, could they have made the other movie just like really long? Like, I say like 4 hours long? The first Wicked? You know,
Avatar Fire and Ash is about to be 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah, or just like, what do you cut out of this, or what do you do to make it? Because this felt like a non-movie movie. Like, a lot of it was just like, okay,
just a huge prologue.
Yeah, it was like, okay, to like where we all know it's going. You know, it was very mopey. This one was very mopey compared to the first one.
I felt like it also felt sped up yet slow. Like, I was like, it feels sped up, but it still feels slow.
Yeah, like the dramatic parts of it. It's because all of the major things that happen are happening while there's song and dance going on. So that aspect of it, like, is very fast, but then everything else in between is like, okay. You know, things are kind of getting spoon fed to you and all that. The songs just weren't as good as the first one. All right. The songs.
Yeah, there's no
but
popular.
the execution of the whole scenes, with the songs, the numbers and all of that is just as good. Like that song, I don't know what the song is called, where Arivio is kind of like, I'm done trying to be good. Like, I'm leaning all in on being wicked, and there's this big scene where she's got the monkeys and the flying monkeys with her and all that. Like, that was visually amazing. That scene was awesome. You get the origin of the original characters. You never see Dorothy's face, because how dare they try to cast how dare they try to recast what's her face, Judy Garland.
Judy Garland.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
The angel from heaven. What'd you say, Dench?
I said Elizabeth Taylor.
Oh.
How dare they try to?
I got my two starlets mixed up.
That would have, just set people over the edge if they tried to do that. So of course they didn't. They just didn't show her face at all.
Yeah.
The Tin Man is just a chode, basically. Like, Bach.
He's a simp.
Yeah. Okay, I kind of spoiled it if you want to cut that out. Anyways, Tin Man is a chode. He's a simp. Yeah, he sucks. Jeff Goldblum is just too much, as he is in everything he's ever in.
But
Tall
Jordan,
Jeff Goldblum?
we get half black Jeff Goldblum. Who saw that coming?
Yeah.
Who saw that? I saw that. I was like, wait, why'd they make him half black?
Yeah.
I'm confused, and I don't want to know.
You get a little bit of hide the sausage in the cabbage patch, if you know what I mean. Going on.
One of the more awkward scenes in the entire movie.
Yeah,
and
dude.
songs. I'm sorry. If you put a song, you put these lyrics in a song, how do you not expect a male to feel inadequate, okay? If it only lasts a moment, I will cherish the moment. She's setting that man up for failure to start. It's in the song.
It's awkward, and it's just it draws a lot of mental extrapolations that you're like, okay. Anyways,
Jordan, so does the end.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The story, the real story behind this Wicked and Wicked 2 is the weird press tour of Ariana Grande and Cynthia Rivio. All right, they're just whatever. They are weird. just weirdos feeding off of each other's weird succubus weirdness. Like they're just, I don't know. I love the parodies and stuff coming out online of just them and their press tour and just their whole thing around this. But, hey, they leaned into it. This is like the roles of their lifetimes, Like this, they leaned into it heavy. It became them, and they did a great job. They acted their asses off. They sung their asses off. They danced their asses off. It's good, and I can't really complain about it. I give this one a popcorn and I don't know what I gave Wicked Part 1, maybe a popcorn and 3.
Okay.
I think I give this a popcorn and 2.
So first things first, Ariana Grande is probably winning the Best Supporting Actress this year. I was telling Josh, like, she got passed over last time. I think she's gonna get it this year. Wicked 1 was better. Wicked 1 was a better film. It just was. This movie is going to sweep a lot of categories, though, because the attention to detail was so impeccable. Like, the set, gorgeous, no mistakes, no notes, like flawless set design, flawless hair and makeup. It was just a very pretty film. Sound mixing, perfect. Like to the squeak of the wheels, to the song numbers, the tapping of the shoes, like sound mixing, perfect. Costume, set design, perfect. It's gonna sweep a lot of those awards. Probably it might win cinematography. It'll get close. Maybe Frankenstein's gonna be up there, but like
I think
this
just the fact that
go ahead.
For like costuming and all that stuff, like I think the fact that they're working with so much more, like they have to costume all of these other background people and like all these city sets, like Frankenstein, while it's very well costumed and all that, like there's kind of just like 2 or 3 people in a scene at a time that are like, okay, yeah,
I mean, it's
hard
so
to
good. I mean, right
it's
now,
hard to fight the epic grandeur
sorry.
of something like I'm walking all over you. I'm sorry. It's
No,
hard to
okay.
it's hard to fight the epic grandeur of something like that. Like it's
Yeah.
huge.
And they did it well. Like, it's very pretty. It is a very pretty set. Like everything, like I said, even when they're in offices, like there's nothing missing. Like you can't point any flaws. Like everything is where it should be. So they should win. Now, the only competition for Ariana Grande right now looks like it's Tiana Taylor from One Battle After Another. I think Tiana Taylor was the worst part of One Battle After Another. The absolute worst part of that movie, which was a fantastic movie, was her acting. It was hard to watch. It was overacted. The lines were delivered poorly.
Yeah,
I
the
don't
daughter
know.
was better.
Yeah, it's an absolute terrible nod for her to be pacing second right now. She was not good in that movie. I don't think she should be that highly ranked. I think she should be nominated, but she shouldn't be that high up. Probably Elle Fanning from Sentimental Value is going to be a little bit better, I think. I'm going to see that movie here coming up in the coming weeks as part of my Oscar coverage. But yeah, Wicked for Good, it had a lot of awkward, but it also had a lot of good. It was not a bad watch. The movie paces itself incredibly well. We're thrown right back into the propaganda machine, right? Like immediately we get the propaganda machine moving. You have a lot of messages of how how oppression impacts different communities and how oppression can happen. So there are some deeper designs here on this film to get people to watch. Like Jordan said, I'm not sure how I felt about the overlooking of Dorothy. Like, did I want to see her? Did I not want to see her? What I definitely got was a ton of shots of Toto. Like nonstop Toto. You get Toto left, right, front, and center. Like they're just like, look at this dog though. We're not going to show you her, but look at this dog.
Yep.
Was Toto
Did
CG?
we mention she has a dog? Go ahead, Josh.
Was Toto CG?
No, it was a real dog, and it was beautiful. It was a very cute dog.
I had to ask.
Nessa is back and more annoying than ever, now in a position of power. So it's very interesting how you can either take what ails you and use it to power a more prosperous nation or use it to oppress. Ali, go ahead, Jordan.
She just, what happens to her is just so very unceremonious. Like, why?
Yeah.
It's just like they spend a lot of time on her character and then it just like, okay, moving on.
We leave it here.
Yeah.
And what's funny is you're right. It's not only unceremonious, but it leads to probably the funniest scene in the movie.
Yeah.
So,
Sure.
so Wicked for Good was not as good as Wicked. I'm gonna give it a popcorn and 2 because of everything that went into it. The songs, though not as good, were still very good. CGI was very good. You get a lot, though it's rushed. You get a lot of backstory and mashing together of worlds, so we all understand what's happening here. And I thought that was okay. It was fine. So we're gonna go popcorn and 2. Just a really beautiful cinematic experience. Is it the best movie? No. Well acted, sure. Sing-songy all day long, but you're going to a play that is now a movie.
Yeah. I
The
thought
play's a movie.
I had a funny thought when Josh said grandeur. I was like, that sounds like somebody, some bumpkin trying to say like, not calling Josh Bumpkin, but like it's like some bumpkin saying, "I watched that new musical with that Ariana Grandeur."
She sure is purdy.
Yeah.
Well, let's move right on to a polar opposite film in Cobra, because it had been way too long since I had delivered you guys some cheese, and this did not disappoint with the corny one-liners, which I'll review here in a bit, and the outfit design, the montage. It was so 80s. Josh, why don't you lead us off with what you thought about my drunk classic starring Sly Stallone?
This is the handbook. This movie is the friggin' handbook. If you want to know, if you're teaching aliens about the 80s, just show them this. Like it's got all the elements. It doesn't particularly do any of them well, which is part of the handbook. It's just like we got some one-liners. They're not great, but they're there. We got some explosions, cool. Only thing that's missing is just like flagrant women's chests. You know what I mean? They missed out flashing us, but that's okay. You know, I can live without it. It's got the for no reason really cool gun. It's got the chase scene. It's got the product placement.
His name is Cobra.
His name is Cobra. That's all you have to say about this movie. His name is Cobra, and he doesn't play by the rules. He eats his pizza like no human would ever do.
He also pulls it out of the freezer. Did you see that he pulls it out of the freezer?
Out of the freezer and grabs his trusty pizza scissors.
I mean, the scissors.
My goodness. And then like while he's handling this greasy pizza, he's like touching it, like cleaning his gun. Like that's counterintuitive, but okay. Anyway, I don't know. This was enjoyable in the sense of I can't believe this, but like I said, it didn't do anything particularly well. So it was cheesy, it was corny, but it wasn't the cheesiest, it wasn't the corniest, it wasn't the best. None of the characters really had a backstory. None of them were really even characters. They were just like cardboard cutouts of characters. But the show was enjoyable. I mean, who is Cobra? Who is his partner? Who is the villain? Like the lady from RoboCop. Like, why? What is this cult? I don't understand.
Why do they have axes and they're just like...
Why are they all just, hey, it's 7:30 on Tuesday. We're all going to meet up and bang our axes together in the old alleyway. Hey, you missed last week. What happened? We had extra axes. The acoustics were off. Anyway, yeah, I give this movie a popcorn, but I wasn't mad at it, dude, because why not? 80s all day. Product placement out the wazoo. Hey.
Hey, if I ever need to find a parking spot now, I know how. Like, I know what to do to get a parking spot right in front of my apartment if I need it. So welcome to the world of Marion Cobretti. Okay, this is absolute 80s cheddar fest, and we got an old-fashioned cult open, like Josh alluded to. Nice cult going on, the New World. I wonder if that's where New World Order came from. Anyway, I digress. We also get 80s super hottie Brigitte Nielsen, pardon me, all alone in a hospital that all of a sudden is filled with people when moments ago it had no people in it. That was fun. Like, where did all these people all of a sudden come? There was nobody here. He was literally just walking through the rooms, murking people left and right. Never has a pantyhose mask looked so prominent. That mask is terrifying. That's something straight out of Silence of the Lambs, man. And the chin phenomenon in Schwarzenegger's movies is back because old boy got a chin on him. He's got this cool villain voice. Like, that is an awesome villain voice. Like, that villain voice is fantastic. We got a little drink leak to The Roof Man, starring Channing Tatum, because as he's eating his pizza straight out of the freezer, there's a Toys R Us commercial going on in what appears to not be December, but it's a Toys R Us Christmas commercial. Just playing in the background for no reason.
I forgot to mention, this is a Christmas movie.
Is it? Is it a Christmas movie?
There's Christmas decorations everywhere.
Okay, so it's a Christmas movie. I'm not trying to sleep with you. For me, it's you. You need me to sleep with you for your career. You don't get that? And the sleazy photographer's chasing Brigitte Nielsen.
Wow. Yeah, he's like, come on.
Yeah. It's the line, though, it's not for me. I don't want this. You're icky. It's for your career. But hold on. The insane police chase with the civilian in the car. As he's doing the police chase, she's sitting. NOS. How about a NOS that gets you up to 110, boys and girls? You ever heard of that? Crank that bad boy up to 110 miles per hour. How do you like? Hey, do you need a life preserver, Josh? Because you're drowning those fries in ketchup.
Who wrote this?
We also get the old meat hook death. The old meat hook death. How about this? How about this one liner? Go ahead. I don't shop here.
Yeah. Blow up all these people. I don't care.
And then of course my favorite line that I still say for no reason. You're the disease and I'm the cure. Yeah. I'm gonna give. I've seen this movie probably 1,000 times. I'm gonna give this movie. He's got a really cool knife too. We can't leave out the knife. It's just a fun movie, guys. Go watch it. Yeah, I mean, like if your kid's 13 years old and you got that father-son relationship, throw Cobra on, man. It's a good time. I'm gonna give it a popcorn one based on rewatchability. Jordan, what did you think of Cobra?
I had this on my list, distant, like something I should watch sometime. Only because of the Nas song "Ain't Hard to Tell," where he name drops. He's like, "I'm like Sly Stone and Cobra," and blah blah blah. And I was like, "Oh, that's tight. I need to watch that."
Bars.
Yeah. But now I'm like, "Oh, really? You're like that? Is that what you like?"
You look cool in glasses, though.
Yeah,
he's cool in glasses.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's part of the zombie squad.
He's part of the freaking zombie squad, guys.
Oh man, but look, the guy in the opening scene, the guy in the beginning shotgunning the entire store, I get it. That's how every American feels right now, seeing the price of groceries.
Oh,
right? We just want to go in, just blast the shelves, and but really, that's his car? Awesome. That's his car that he drives? I mean, it's a cool car, but it doesn't match him or his whole thing, his whole ethos.
I mean, it is a cool car, but he's not Cuban. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
are you sure?
Yeah, and his license plate says "awesome." It does.
No way.
Yeah, I swear to God.
Oh my God.
It says "awesome," and it's not that awesome.
Man, Cobra's penis is just shrinking by the second. All right.
This wasn't good. I don't have much to add. Just, it's a popcorn movie.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, we're out of spooky season, boys, but I went and saw the new Osgood Perkins movie, Keeper. And this one stars She-Hulk. I can't pronounce her last name. Tatiana Maslany.
Maslany.
Maslany, yeah, old She-Hulk. and then Rosif Sutherland are like the two main actors in this. We do have a little bit of Ket Turton as the cousin, but this is really revolving around those two characters, Liz and her boyfriend Malcolm. Malcolm is a really creepy doctor with a really creepy vibe, and you kind of wonder what a beautiful woman like Tatiana sees in him the whole movie. Like, how are you falling for this? Because he's a doctor and he bought your painting as an artist. And it led me to think this while I was in the theater. Is Osgood Perkins like the new M. Night Shyamalan? Is this like, because it's been downhill since Long Legs. Like Monkey, Jordan liked Monkey more than I did.
I really like that movie. I did not like Long Legs though.
I liked Long Legs. See, we're oppo boppo on that one.
Boppo!
So Keeper, I'm just going to say it's not a good movie. Osgood Perkins, like, there's some cool visual effects, but it's really left to being a suspenseful thriller. They have maybe one jump scare that catches you out of nowhere. The rest of it is you waiting for something to happen and analyzing the movie. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? You kind of have an idea of what's going on. Are they going to go Stephen King thriller? Are they going to go, succubus story? Like, where are we going with this? And they do go back into the realm of, supernatural, and that's kind of where Osgood Perkins likes to sit. He likes to sit in the supernatural, and it's kind of like he makes movies by saying, well, what if this happened, and then makes a movie. makes a movie out of it. I feel bad because I was kind of excited to see this. Josh thought the trailer was phenomenal, which is really what pushed me to go see it. And it was just a popcorn movie. It's getting destroyed right now by every other rater, but the important one is ours. Popcorn to a popcorn and 3, and this is all the way down on our popcorn meter to 1 popcorn and no beers. Keeper, if you're going to see a scary movie, skip it. If you're going to see a suspense thriller, there are better ones.
Too bad,
Jordan.
It's really too bad.
Yeah, I got to watch caught an early matinee before it left theaters of Good Fortune. Okay, with Keanu Reeves and Aziz and Seth Rogen. I believe Frye watched this and reviewed it already. It's a comedic analysis of late stage capitalism and the tech bros and greed and all of that stuff going on. It's a classic. Grass is not greener on the other side, or is it? I wanted him to see that money couldn't solve most of his problems, and it seems to have solved most of his problems. Like, great line. Keanu Reeves, man, and I'm pretty sure I've said this in the past. Is he just like the most beloved actor, famous person in the world that he just gets a pass for being the worst actor in the world? But you want to see him in everything?
No, he's not alone in that club, but yeah, he's there. He loves acting. Everyone loves him. He's charming, and who cares that he can't do an English accent? You know what I mean? Like, I still want to watch Dracula.
He can't do like
Dakota
a regular
Johnson's in that club for me.
Speaking voice. He talks like a robot throughout this movie. It's very weird. Like he's
well, he's an angel.
He's delivering his lines like one word at a time. He's straining to get the words out of his mouth. Like, it's just it's a little painful to watch.
I think his borderline bad acting is why he's so good at. That's why The Matrix is what it is. Because if it was Will Smith passed on it. If it was Will Smith, it would not be what it is today. Like,
same with John Wick.
He's perfect for Neo because of the way he is. And John Wick, silence. Yeah.
Kind of like a stoic, very man of few words type guy. It's kind of his lane.
If you're Keanu Reeves, wouldn't you take this role, Jordan? Because it's literally just him being called hot the entire movie.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just like the one movie with the Asians where he's the new boyfriend and there's the ex-girlfriend thing. I don't know, whatever.
Oh, Always Be My Maybe.
Yeah.
Just, God, your heart breaks for the I have 3 jobs guy when he gets paid for his dishwashing gig, and he's like, you have to get another job. And he's like, well, I don't have time to get another job. I wash dishes all day. And he's like, I have 3 jobs. I'm a mechanic. I'm gonna do this. And it's like, it's just like, this movie is a movie that could really just radicalize you to the end. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, it's just like, what movie, at what point were you radicalized? When I finished watching Good Fortune, that was it. This was funny, you know, it's like it ended and it was like, that was cute, you know, it didn't blow you away. A lot of the acting is a little hard to stomach through. Aziz is not his, I don't know. It's funny lines and all that, but I give this a popcorn and one.
Popcorn and one.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys ever watch a movie that you're mad at yourself for laughing at?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so mad that this movie keeps making me laugh. It shouldn't make me laugh this hard.
Freddy Got Fingered.
Okay, so I watched Playdate, the new Amazon Prime movie starring Kevin James and Alan Ritchson, which is, if you don't know, Reacher, like big beefcake boy. And it was a terrible movie. it was so bad. It even has Isla Fisher in it, and she's so terrible in it. Like, the acting is so atrocious. But Isla Fisher does make fun of herself. They do like an old montage at the end where it's like the blooper reel, you know? And Isla Fisher apparently, like, I didn't even pick up on it, but when she goes to unlock her van, she makes the beep noise with her mouth, and she's like, even with my bad acting, that's a totally new level of bad acting. She's like, I literally made the beep sound for my car. But coming off of Wicked for Good, this movie had the worst sound mixing ever. They're saying things, they're like, here I come now! And then the band goes through the screen. I'm like, what is happening? Why is the dialogue so far off? Who edited this? The explosions are awful. The CGI, the green screen is still blurry in the back of so many shots. Like, it's still blurry. And this whole movie has no reason. There's no reason for it. It's just a totally stupid movie with a terrible premise of Universal Soldier, but what if it was for kids? Like, what if we just cloned a bunch of Universal Soldier for kids? Kevin James, pathetic, and he plays pathetically. It's just not good. And it made me laugh so many times that I was ashamed. I was ashamed of myself for watching Playdate from Amazon Prime and giggling and laughing. Like, the one-liners made me laugh, and it was pissing me off because it had no business making me laugh. It's got everything down to the annoying child character that you just wish would shut the hell up. Like, why are you on screen all the time, kid? Like, I know this is a kid movie, but like, get off the screen. You got Kevin James desperate for a friend, and of course, why not Alan Ritchson, the biggest beefcake ever, desperate for a friend and is socially awkward. I'm gonna give this movie a popcorn. You don't have to watch it, but it did make me chuckle quite a bit. I'm sad that it did that. But Jordan, what was your next movie?
Yeah, I watched a show, on Netflix that was topping the charts for a long time, and I kept hearing that this was really, really good, So I finally got around to watching Department Q. It is a British crime drama starring Matthew Good. I don't know what else he's in, but he is good, right? Lives up to his name. He plays the brooding Carl Mork, detective who has there's a tragic mess up and leaves himself shot and his partner partially paralyzed and another young cop dead. And he's rebounding from that. He was already not a very he's already like a brooding kind of like not social guy, but then this takes him over the edge. And he's working his way back, and he gets pushed into this role as this detective who needs to now investigate cold cases.
Okay.
And he gets his ragtag group of undesirable detectives in the department, but they seem to work together fantastically and all this. You know how it goes. It's a little yeah.
You get it.
This actually takes place in Edinburgh, Scotland. Okay.
Nice. Edinburgh.
And you get a major theme of this is the prejudice in the UK against like Muslim people and immigrants and all that. Because one of the main characters, that is exactly what he is. He's a Syrian Muslim guy, and his storyline is just, it's great. You don't get too much of it. It's rare. It's very much focused around Carl and his story. This has been renewed for a season 2, so we will be getting more. I'm absolutely thrilled. I will be there on day 1 when it gets released. It's a little bit of it starts off very high, and then you kind of slow burns, and then just the webs are spun. And every storyline is juicy. Every little character, every little bit is very well crafted. The dialogue is quick and edgy. You get the girl who plays Moaning Myrtle in Harry Potter. I've always got to point out a Harry Potter link. So yeah, she's in this, and so I was like, oh yeah, hey, cool, that's her. She's kind of old to have been in Harry Potter not that long ago. Like, she was playing a child in Harry Potter, and
she was like 30 something though.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, so but I give Department Q a popcorn and 3. Go watch this.
3.
It is fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang, now I feel like I gotta watch it.
It's great.
You caught me off guard.
No.
Josh,
Yeah.
you had something I think this week.
I caught up with you guys. Finally watched the new Frankenstein movie. Guillermo del Toro. Borderline masterpiece, boys. Borderline masterpiece.
So you like Hot Frankenstein?
Yeah.
Okay.
Frankenstein's hot. Read the book.
Okay.
Yeah, the Frankenstein's monster's created to be a perfect human. So yeah, he's supposed to be hot.
No, not that. It's the pursuit of the perfect human.
Okay.
Look no further.
Look no further.
This is what I love about reading books, is like you get to see where the people's imagination took them. Josh saw the Frankenstein as the pristine, perfect human, perfect thing, and the majority of the audience saw it as a monster.
Well, I read the
hot
words
was the
that
word
were
he
written.
used.
He's hot.
Yeah. Mary
Got a
Shelley
hawk that just
wrote
won't quit.
that he's absolutely gorgeous. I remember that paragraph, that passage where Mary Shelley wrote how beautiful the monster was.
Yeah, it was the first paragraph of the page 1. Hey, quote, I'm quoting here. First things first, the monster was hot. Anyway.
First things first.
And then it goes, anyway, here's the rest of the story.
Girl, let me tell you.
Dude, I'll tell you what. Guillermo del Toro creates such a vision. And his style's unmistakable, unmistakably beautiful. Every shot is so well crafted. It's so gorgeous. It reminded me, though, of things like some Tarantino films. There's other examples, but a movie that knows it's a movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not trying to suspend your disbelief. It's like, no, we're watching a movie, like a telenovela, right? Like we know what we're watching here. Okay, so let's just all calm down, which is fine. Other movies like the Kiefer Sutherland Frankenstein movie did not do that, and it was to their detriment. Like a lot of movies in the 90s did that, and to their detriment. Like they took themselves too seriously. This movie did not necessarily. It was over dramatic and in a beautiful way, and it did okay. Costume design, everything, lighting, color. Oh, so beautiful. Story, maybe a little bit heavy-handed, but like I said, it worked for the show. A little bit long, but it worked for the show. And I don't know, I thought the whole thing was great. I give it a popcorn and 1. Maybe a popcorn or 2. But
you did, Jordan.
I heard rumblings.
You started a borderline masterpiece and shrank all the way down to popcorn 1.
Yeah, so yeah, it is a popcorn 2. You're right. I heard rumblings, though, that this is probably Guillermo del Toro's last monster-based film. He said Frankenstein's the reason he got into movies, and he said like the itch is kind of scratched. So he's probably going to move into different genres now, which I'm excited to see, because the things he can do so much with so many other things if he wanted to. I want to see him in making a kung fu movie, damn it. Traditional
they're coming
rom-com
out.
kung fu.
They're coming out with a Guillermo del Toro documentary where he takes you through his artistic process, while he is like wrapped in scenes of things he's created. And it's him just like talking through them and explaining like things in his life that brought his inspiration to this and that.
Beautiful.
Yeah. It's I think it's coming out on Netflix sometime soon. So
he's a really
in
interesting cat. Yeah.
Mhm.
I saw one where for Hellboy 2, they walked through the set of the night market with him, and he was just explaining how it was made, and it was just really cool. He's a cool guy, dude.
Yeah.
Good job.
He is. He's a great director, one of the great directors of our time. I think he gets cast asunder a little too frequently.
Asunder.
Yeah, he gets put in the pocket with Tarantino. We're like, yeah, he's good, but let's just put him over here.
Jordan, what was next for you?
I watched season 2 of the Vince Staples show. Okay. I really enjoyed season 1, and season 2 was good. I was, it got a much more Jordan Peele, very much like a sci-fi kind of thriller, weird like take on like black exploitation and the white man behind the scenes and kind of thing. Like it got way more into that avenue. It got away from like in the first season. You did get some of that in the first season, but the first season was a lot more just funny, just outright just trying to be silly and kind of these lighthearted takes on just like growing up in the hood, or like what it's like to be pseudo famous, I guess, like not like worldwide. He is, though. It's hard to he's famous, but not.
Yeah,
you get it.
He's Tyler the Creator famous.
Yeah,
that's good. That was good.
But not even, though, because he's never been nominated. Tyler Creator's won many Grammys.
Yeah, but I didn't know who he was long after he was famous. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. So yeah, there's some sort of story that's kind of being woven through. There's heavy calls to the O.J. Simpson incident. Like, he has an uncle who is supposed to be O.J. Simpson. Like, oh yeah, this is my uncle something, and he inherits the Ford Bronco, and just like it's weird. For some reason, Robin Williams catches just the most disrespectful shrapnel of all time. I was like, God, that sucks. Why'd you do that? And it just seems like this whole season he's just working through some like he says it in the show many times, like, I'm working through some stuff here, like I'm just working through some personal stuff, and like that's literally what it is. It's like he's like doing therapy through the show.
So he's copying the path of Dave, it sounds like.
I don't know what that is. Who's Dave?
Dave with Lil Dicky. The show
Oh,
Dave.
okay. Sure.
Exact same, like it's the exact same path. It's like really funny in season 1, and then it explores like his depression and what he's working through in season 2, and even deeper in season 3. And it's probably why I didn't get a season 4. It's like, make me laugh.
Which season of Dave did he shit in a puddle on the nature trail?
I don't. Oh, season 3 with his girlfriend.
Just making sure.
Because he ate the carrots, right?
This is more elaborately fictional. Like a lot of the scenarios, right? It's not just like him being sad about being famous, but it's like weird stuff going on, and like it all connects back to like his feelings about stuff.
Feelings.
So I give Vince Staples season 2, I'm gonna give it a popcorn and 1. It's very short. You're in and out. It's like 6 episodes. They're like 30 minutes a piece. Good stuff. Funny. Go watch it. Yeah.
Well, I watched an obvious Oscar bait film from Amazon MGM called After the Hunt, starring Julia Roberts, Andrew Garfield, and Io Edeberry.
Yeah.
This movie had no idea what it wanted to be, as we open with a scenario. Essentially, it's victim culture, right? Are we in victim culture? And then do we blame the victim? Is that how we take this? And it just shifts into how the youth capitalize on social media to tear down people. And because they put their whole lives on social media, they feel like they're entitled to other people's information, right? Well,
Right.
I gave you all my information. You should give me all of your information. And they forget that some of us geriatric-ish millennials and Gen Xers don't like to put all of our business out there. We like our privacy a little bit. Like, we'll show you some stuff, but we're not giving you all the action. And you could think that's unfair all you want, but that's just the way it is. And you get that in this movie almost to the point where you're like, wow, I really hate these characters. The main plot line is, in fact, the accusation of rape or sexual assault.
Right.
But it deviates so much off that, and then it tries to circle back way down the path where we've switched up. I do have a question, though. The house party trope of going through someone's bathroom. Do we still do that?
I think some people do, and it's so normalized, and I don't understand why snooping is not looked down upon more. Like, oh, I do that too. What's the matter with you? And why is it important to look at people's pills?
Yeah. It's a weird trope to me. And I'm like, is anybody
Gross.
actually doing this?
You're
Are
disgusting.
people actually going through people's private bathrooms that
People
they've
love
invited
that
you into their
shit.
home?
People love that shit. It's disgusting behavior.
Okay. But also, I can't think of a worse place to hide a very, very intimately private document than in your bathroom. Anyway.
It's good toilet reading.
Here's the divorce papers. They got doo-doo particles on them.
Garfield is incredibly unlikable, and it's funny because multiple times in the movie, everybody likes Frederick. No, Frederick's an asshole. Who would like that person? Who also openly flirting with my wife on a couch, like touching and feeding and no, what? Like, why does everyone like him? That guy's a total asshole. It makes no sense to me. So they do that, and that it's annoying. Then you have Atterbury, who comes across as this staunch advocate of pronouns and empowerment, almost to the point where you're like, you're fake. This is all fake. This is all an act. Like, this is those people, but those people do exist. We've seen them in everyday life where it's like, okay, man, like, we get that you care and you want to be an advocate, but like, knock your shit off. Like, it's overboard. It's too much. They do reference that, thank God. But it's the type of person that makes you want to leave a barbecue. Then they switch up the theme, as I said, to young people's invasive use of the internet and need to be a part of everyone's life into every crevice, with the expectation of some form of reciprocity that just doesn't have to be there. The movie never figured out what it actually wanted to be, and the ending is so unsatisfying and gross. And I get it. A lot of the theme is, we don't have to make you comfortable. We don't have to satiate your appetite. But at the same time, you're a movie. It's a movie. Okay? You're not winning any Oscars. The only good actor in this was Garfield and Julia Roberts. Even Io was playing the role to the point where I was just like, get her off my screen. It was a lot to watch. It was a lot to take in. It's a movie that I had to watch. I'm going to give it a popcorn. It's just fine. Pick a lane, man. Don't pick every struggle. Pick a lane.
Pick a lane.
Jordan?
Yeah, I watched a movie called Slumberland on Netflix. Came out a long time ago. This is Jason Momoa as the magical guide, a la Beetlejuice, the genie from Aladdin type guy, fictional character, right?
Oh.
He guides he's like a goat man. He's like Mr. Tumnus, but like,
dude, yeah, I watched the first 3 episodes of this, and I promptly stopped.
It's a movie.
Oh, I watched the first 30 minutes of this then.
Yeah.
And
it's bad. It's very slow. It's too long. The plot is just so weak. The visual effects are like cool in some spots. Like, that's the one thing it has going for it here and there. But this movie sucked. I wanted it to be over. I was very, very angry watching this. I give this, I don't know, less than a popcorn. It's a popcorn, I guess, but just
give
bottom of the barrel. Yeah.
Give it that kernel.
Yeah. So that was that one.
Well, I caught finally up on some new movies that I wanted to watch, as you've heard, but one of the other ones I wanted to see finally is available on HBO Max. It's called Eddington, and it's by director Ari Aster, who is he puts out, like, he misses sometimes, but a lot of his movies are bangers. Like, he puts out a lot of bangers. And this one did not disappoint. It stars Joaquin Phoenix, Pedro Pascal, Emma Stone, Austin Butler, amongst a slew of other people. And tell me how you feel getting bitch slapped to Katy Perry's Firework, okay? How emasculating is that? Like, it takes a lot out of a man. And gosh, the movie takes a turn from that point forward, and that's about at the first hour mark. Now, the movie takes place during COVID, and it's basically a microscopic look at a small community showing you everything that happened during COVID, every stance that everyone took, whether it be Antifa versus fascism versus mask culture versus unmasked culture, science versus myth, hyper religion, looking for community on the internet, feeling socially askew, white guilt. Like it attacks everything under a microscope through this town called Eddington in New Mexico. The movie is hard to watch if this causes you trauma. Like if COVID caused trauma, it's going to be hard to watch, but it gives you a lot of rhetoric around the mask. It gives you background, and it lets you into the conspiracy theories that blew up during 2020 and the simple minds that it was able to capitalize on. Also, it talks about the content creators that were able to capitalize on these simple minds to continue to make themselves monies, perhaps with conspiracy theories that they don't believe themselves. It's not necessarily introspective, but then it just goes, and I don't want to spoil it, but it gets out of hand fast, and it becomes incredibly entertaining from that aspect. It goes from slow to hitting that NOS in Cobra's car and hitting 110 miles per hour. And I'm going to give this movie a popcorn and 2, borderline popcorn and 3. For me, it was incredibly entertaining. It stole my focus from anything else I could have done. It was a very well shot movie, very well acted movie, and I felt like it did a good job of jamming everything we hated about COVID into one film. Go ahead, Jordan.
Does it go Beau is Afraid off the rails?
No, not quite that far off the rails, but it does get wild. Like it gets super wild.
I'll watch it.
There was a close scene where I thought they were gonna do a little bit of Beau is Afraid stuff, and I was like, are they really about to do this like right now? But it doesn't ever go that far.
Okay. All right.
My stars.
I watched Squid Games: The Challenge Season 2. And so this is like the reality contest version of the Squid Games TV show. People are trying to win like $4 point something million. Disgusting. And it's just I'm not gonna lie, I submitted to get into this season, and I'm gonna submit to get into the third season.
It's just because you want to win the money.
It just seems like fun. It seems like a fun experience. I don't know. But there are people in this that are clearly just trying to parlay this into something else, like some kind of personality, like, oh, I'm going to be they're a YouTuber, or like no, there's nothing wrong with YouTubers, anyways.
We love you, YouTube.
Yeah. There's just some real goobers personalities. Like there's no way that's your real personality. But they do something good here and smart, is that their ability to build these storylines, and then when these characters that they've kind of built up get eliminated, to promptly develop new ones and storylines like in the moment as they're happening is really cool. There is if you watch the last season of Squid Games, you get this pentathlon challenge, and that was a tough one, man. That's some of these, it's just like, God, how much you have to depend on other people. Like I would be boiling. I would not be able to contain myself with my disappointment in others.
You would be Andy during the company volleyball game. Are you blind? Are you blind?
Yeah. There's a guy who has this line in this. I'm not going to go too far on this because it's really slop. It's reality TV slop, a lot of it. But there's a guy, he gets in his little confessional booth thing, and he's like, I'm very perceptive. I can smell lies. I can smell a shift in energy. I'm too real for fake, man. So when you see these eyes, you see real. Okay, look, this is going to get confusing, and this is what he says. when you see these eyes, you see real. So if you're fake, you won't see these eyes. They'll see you. You know what I'm saying? If you're fake and you switch on me, I can tell you're not going to want to look at me because I can see right through you.
That's good. That's deep. That's hard words right there, dude.
And then he immediately runs his mouth about some stuff that he should not have said to people, and just gets eliminated like that. It's just hilarious. It's great producing timing of all of it, right? It's interesting. It's just like an interesting psychological study. Like, honestly, I was saying when I was watching this, I would love to watch this sitting next to or with the input, like the commentary of a psychologist. Like, looking at like why are these people doing this and all this stuff. It is you get a very obvious division of people along racial lines consistently throughout this show, and they never exactly say it, but it's consistent enough to where you're like, okay, I see what's going on here. You do get a dramatic finish to this. Like, I don't know if you could have written this better. It is very, very dramatic and pretty good. It pays off well. I give Squid Games popcorn and 1. It's watchable. It's just reality slot. You don't get reality competitions like this anymore. You know, the storylines, the games, all of that. It's fun.
Take me on a fun ride, Jordan. Let's go to Squid Games All-Stars, coming soon.
Yeah, right?
I saw Splinter Cell Death Watch with so our favorite covert hero, or I'm putting that in quotations because, like, it all depends on your perception, right? Or your perspective, who the hero actually is in stories that star spies. But it's Sam Fisher, and he is voiced by the very sexy voiced Liev Schreiber. And it is an interesting, like, animation. Like, the animation is beautiful, the cartoon work is fantastic, the storyline is good, but it trails off the rails a little bit towards the end, to the point where you're like, okay, you're doing a little too much with trying to do this espionage thing. Like, he's a double agent for that person, so that makes them a triple agent, and then they're a quadruple agent. Oh no! And then it's almost like Succession. The one you absolutely don't want to win absolutely wins. It is a very interesting way. Like, here's where I'm going to give this show props. I've never seen a show end like this show ended. That's probably a lie. I probably have, but it does catch you off guard. Like, it's very much like you're thinking, you've watched 8 episodes. Oh, it can't end like that. Something's going to happen to prevent this from happening. And you were wrong. And I found that refreshing. I was like, okay, cool. Like, I like this take on this. I like that Superman can't fly in and wrap everything up in a nice bow and it ends perfectly for the audience this time. This one, I did not mind doing that. It's a good ride. You get a lot of, like, co-op stuff, but one of the best parts of Splinter Cell, the video game, is playing with the dog. And they eliminate the dog pretty quickly. Didn't kill it. They don't kill the dog. But they take the dog out of the picture pretty quickly, so the dog doesn't die. So we're gonna give this a popcorn and 1. But Netflix continues to hit with their animation. Like, it's very pretty. The stuff they put on the screen, whoever they're hiring to do their animation, it's just it's very. Give me season 2 of Blue Eyed Samurai, you dicks. Anyway, it's all I want in life.
Though. All of it's hot.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, Jordan.
I watched All the Light We Cannot See on Netflix. This has been out for a while. Okay, it's based on a highly acclaimed novel. It's fictional. It's historical fiction. Sean Levy directs this. Okay, it's the back end of World War II in France. Okay, you get a Game of Thrones ass beginning. Like, I don't know if the same guy is just like eating, bro. Like, if this is the same guy, I'm imagining it is, that does the opening for like this and for Game of Thrones, and there's like another show recently that did it as well, this exact same kind of opening where it's like a mini model and it's going through of like the scenes. That guy is just, he's sitting in a mansion somewhere. Starring Mark Ruffalo. You get some Nazis that believe in magic stones, which, like, bears some truth. They're like, Nazis believed in the occult and, like, but it's like, okay, this guy really believes in this stuff. It gets a little like he's very like Smeagol-ish about it. It's weird. And the guy who plays said Nazi is always it seems to be the guy that's always cast as this character. Like this Nazi guy is always like this actor. When you see him, you're like, oh yeah, that's the guy who's always like this type of Nazi adjacent character, at least.
He's Hydra.
Yeah. You get the most ridiculous instance of a grown-ass man supposed to be playing like a boy. Like they put this like boyish Justin Bieber-ass wig on his head, and they're like, yep, this is a 13-year-old. Like, no, that is a 30-year-old man, clearly.
Like on Dexter, when they just put a hat on him or whatever.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
You get this like it's a lot of different stories going on. It's kind of like a love story you get intertwined, but like the guy that she falls in love with is a Nazi. Like he's a reluctant Nazi. He doesn't want to be a Nazi. He never does. He's kind of forced to be a Nazi.
I don't want to be a Nazi.
But your alternative to being a Nazi.
I made a joke that Josh would have had to cut. Like I had to stifle the joke down.
like I don't know. I've never been put in this position, but it's like the alternative if you don't want to be a Nazi is death. Like don't be a Nazi. Take the punishment, I guess. It's hard to sit here and say that, like, like, oh, I wouldn't do it. I would just be like, kill me, but like, yeah, it's like you have to buy into this whole like the redeemable Nazi guy. Like he did these terrible Nazi things, but he's got a good heart and he wants to make up for it.
What was that face Josh just made at the redeemable Nazi guy comment? Josh, he cannot be redeemed.
But this was entertaining. It didn't seem as slow as I thought it would be. It's got a good pace to it. The characters are enjoyable and all that. So I give this a popcorn and 2. I'm gonna give it a popcorn 2. Yeah.
All right, Jordan's feeling good after becoming a dad. Like he's throwing out some high ratings, except for Cobra.
Yeah.
So, Josh, how you feel about that Ant-Man?
It was refreshing, I thought.
Yeah. How do you feel about Paul Rudd playing Ant-Man?
I thought he was such a surprise, and I loved it.
Okay, so I loved it too, but in retrospect, and now that we've gone 10 years into the future, I wish they cast somebody a little bit younger than Paul Rudd at the time.
Yeah, maybe.
So some of this stuff is coming back to bite Marvel with that timeline being so long. If you haven't figured it out, I reviewed Ant-Man this week because I'm still in my Marvel timeline. I'm trying to get all the way up to Fantastic Four. I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to brush up on my Marvel stuff. And now we're at Ant-Man.
How many more?
Go ahead.
Sorry, what do you got left? Like 15, 20 more movies before you get there?
Yeah, a bunch of them. So this one, obviously, Evangeline Lilly, Michael Douglas, Michael Pena, Bobby Cannavale, like T.I. It was a refreshing film.
T.I., yeah, forgot.
Yeah. Michael Pena is great in it, and they've since like gotten away from him. They've gotten away from T.I. because they have their own off the field issues going on. But the movie is good. Ant-Man is a good movie, and it's easy to watch. It's like an hour and 45 minutes. So it's got that Paul Rudd humor at its best. It's not. And you're not bored of it yet, You're not bored of that same Paul Rudd shtick that he has going on in this. We get to discover another member of the Avengers before we get that endgame team together. And it's really cool to see that, because if you're familiar with the comic books of the cartoon, Wasp and Ant-Man are pretty prevalent members, but they're like and then they're out, and then they're in, and then they're out. So it's a really cool take on Ant-Man, and it's cool that we introduce San Francisco into it now. We've got a whole new city, and we're starting to see that the Avengers are nationwide. They're not just in one place. And then we get to the Eternals, and we see it's worldwide west. But Ant-Man is a popcorn in one. If you haven't seen it in a while, rewatch it. It's a fun movie, and you can watch it out of cycle. You do not have to watch Ant-Man in a timeline at all. You could watch that in a vacuum. All right, popcorn in one.
But I got the van.
My last review is what Frye said is possibly a classic killer. It is Benjamin Button. Okay.
Benjamin
The
Buttons.
Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Scared me. I thought you were going to say Benjamin Unbuttoned, and I was like, ooh.
Different movie. I've been wanting to watch this for a long time, but the runtime of this really scared me away. But every clip of this movie I'd seen is like, wow, that looks so interesting. But I just knew
that's the review. Interesting.
Yeah. I was like, okay, I knew sitting down, this is gonna be a long haul here. Okay, you get really bad CGI. Okay, throughout this movie, really, really bad. Him as an old man, him as a young old man, him as an old young man. It's all very badly CGI'd. You get a series of events that happen, and then, for other things to happen, a series of intersecting lives and incidents, all of that, right? Sounds confusing because it is. A more melodramatic Forrest Gump is what we got here. Okay? A much more less fun melodramatic Forrest Gump. There is some confusion on how he ages mentally. They say this over and over, like, you're young, but only on the outside. And then there's at the end, it gets into this he's turning into a child, but we have to raise him. It's just, it doesn't really make sense. It's really confusing how they explain things, but then they kind of go back on it because it's just, they don't know what to do with this. It's a lot. The wardrobes throughout the movie don't seem to fit into the time eras and timelines that they're supposed to be in. His accent is terrible. It goes from Southern to New York to all over the place. The funny bit of this movie is always talking to some old guy who's like, I was struck by lightning 7 times. That's always the story some old guy goes to. One time I was working on my truck, and then it goes to an old timey, and the guy gets struck by lightning, and that was funny. Yeah, funny little gimmick. I really liked how they wrapped it up though with the epilogue, going through the scenes with him narrating it, and it just it was a beautiful artistic ribbon tying on the end of it, which was that was cool, but generally, I did not like this movie. It won a bunch of awards, and I was just nah, I didn't get it. And I was like, this is kind of stupid. So I give it. It's I'm gonna give it a popcorn and 1.
Popcorn and 1's valid.
It's something to experience, but it's not good.
Definitely, and it makes you think about stuff, and it's intriguing. It's yeah. The whole thing's weird, for sure. But it has its aspects of being beautiful, so yeah.
Josh.
What?
Is your drunk classic going to be weird?
Oh! Dude! Beautiful! So adorable, even, that it's funny at times. So adorable that it's so funny that it's adorable at times.
What is it?
Does it star Jack Black?
It's going back to my Mount Rushmore's of directors, Wes Anderson, of course. Again, Moonrise Kingdom, boys. Moonrise Kingdom.
Moonrise Kingdom. Never
That's
seen
a
it.
good one. I love that movie. Now I get to take it off my list.
Yeah,
that's
well,
2.
This is a good watch it with the family if you want. Thanksgiving week, feel good, wholesome, funny, beautiful cinematography, of course. Again.
You know what's funny about this is Bill Murray is notorious for hating children. So
actually, so am I. But I love this movie. So
yeah, it is a cute movie. I think you were spot on with that one, Jordan. What do we got for our butter on top this week?
We are going to animated sequel land, okay, which might scare some folks, but look. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared of this one. We have Zootopia 2. Okay, I love me some Zootopia. Yeah. We're going into Zootopia 2, and I have low expectations, but we're gonna watch it. We're gonna let you know what it's like.
I was gonna say, talk about a movie that didn't need a sequel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that for sure.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we really hope you guys join us. There's too many movies for me to break down where we watched them all this week. We reviewed a ton. I tried to throw it in there. A lot of them were Netflix. A lot of them were HBO Max and Amazon Prime. Okay, that's the primaries for this week. I'm sorry, we're not going to go through that whole thing this time. There's just too many movies, and that's going to continue to be the theme as Oscar season kicks off because I'm going to have to catch up. So I apologize. I understand we're renting a whole bunch, but we want to see you at the movie theater for Zootopia 2. That's why we invited you. So you get the popcorn, and we got the beer. We'll see you next time.